Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. Well, we have finished an absolutely beautiful day going around the Galilee today, eating St. Peter's fish, going to Capernaum. It has been an absolutely beautiful day. We look forward to you being with us. But as we close out the sunset over Galilee today, let me talk to you from Mark chapter 6, beginning with verse 1. Jesus left there and went to his hometown, Nazareth. We'll be going there tomorrow morning, accompanied by his disciples. When the Sabbath came, he began to teach in the synagogue, and many who heard him were amazed. "Where did this man get these things?" they asked. "What's this wisdom that has been given him, that he even does miracles? Isn't this the carpenter's son? Isn't this Mary's son, the brother of James, Joseph, Judas, and Simeon? Aren't his sisters here with us?" And they took offense at him. Jesus said to them, "Only in his hometown, among his relatives, and in his own house, is a prophet without honor. He could not do any miracles there except lay hands on a few sick people and heal them." And he was amazed at their lack of faith. What an incredible passage. I want you to look at this for a minute. Your revelation of Jesus affects your faith. Now, these people only saw who Jesus had been. Let me say that again. They only saw Jesus for who he had been, not who he was. Not who he was. They saw him as a carpenter. They saw him as Mary's son. They saw him as the brother of James and Joseph and Judas and Simeon. They saw him as a brother of two sisters, but they didn't see who he had become. Now, there's an incredible truth that we need to learn here today, and that is this. When people evaluate us based on our past, they are offended at our present. Let me say that again. When people evaluate us based on our past, they are offended at our present. You see, brothers and sisters, there are many people that can't accept who God has made you today. God takes a shepherd boy and makes him a king. God takes a carpenter's son, and it turns out that he is the promised Messiah. You go all through Scripture, God takes nobodies and makes them into somebodies. And sometimes when you get around the people you grew up with, people can only evaluate you based on who you have been. And they can't accept who you are today. And because of that, they get offended. Now, brothers and sisters, let's apply this a different way. How people see Jesus determines his power among them. How people see Jesus determines his power that can be released among them. He's amazed at their lack of faith. He can only heal a few people. If you see Jesus as a philosopher, you'll never see a miracle. If you just see Jesus as a good teacher, you'll never see a miracle. You have to come to face the fact that he is God in the flesh. He is Emmanuel. And when you accept that he is Emmanuel, God in the flesh, all of a sudden, God will begin to do miracles in your life.